Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. It's really amazing how Black people will go through anti-Blackness that is all over the world, and at the same time come back to our own community and find out that colorism is still something that people do. How Black, I mean, like, my own fellow Black person is telling me that because I am light skinned or I have a lighter skin, that I have so much advantage ahead of a dark skinned person. And how do I see that mentality? That is a very whack mentality. I mean, hmm, we've really been on this for how many years? We've really been on this for how long? Whereby we come in our black community, and a lot of people do not respect dark skinned people. Why? Because they have made us understand right from the onset that anything that got to do with black is evil and all that. And some people bought that mentality, and they are still rolling with that mentality to this very moment. We are always very quick to promote some silly things that are not beneficial to our own community. Calling black women bald and not ugly because they are dark skinned. Is that not witchcraft? That is absolutely witchcraft. And it's coming from someone in the same community as I am. I really don't know what you guys are going to teach the younger ones coming up about colorism or dark skin. Let's get into this video.
That's why you won't never make it nowhere, sister. On top of that, I hate to break it to you. Let me not be insecure to you, sister. Let me not try to break it down to you. But have you understand I'm a light-skinned woman? So I benefit from colorism. You're a dark-skinned woman, sister. You can never make it to the heights I make it from. Oh, can we clock that one, or is it gonna hurt y'all feelings because it's me saying it? Can we be real for once and let's clock everything? Because I'm a light-skinned woman. I say the same shit you say. You're not going to make it to the heights I make it, bitch, because you can't fuck with me. You're a dark-skinned woman. I want you to understand that. So somebody tagged me in that video and said that they hope that I speak on this. But do y'all really want to hear my thoughts? Because the last time I said something referencing her, y'all called me a hating asshole that need to get offline and go outside. Y'all was on my ass for 40 days and 40 nights. Yes, she does benefit from colorism because she is lighter, but the way to navigate that conversation, in my opinion, is not like that. Because it seems like she's proud that she benefits from colorism. And if this young lady was hating on her, I understand popping your shit, but being colorist is not the move. That's not a direct hit. Colorism is systematic. So saying something like that, trying to jab at that one woman, you jabbed at dark-skinned women in general. What she said was extremely harmful, but I would be lying to y'all if I said that I'm shocked that she said that. Not because I just assumed she was colorist, but because she says outlandish things all the time. Some of y'all feel like she could never be wrong, and when people like actually say like, damn, like she was actually wrong as hell for this, y'all are on them like attack dogs. And let me nip this in the bud. Before anybody says I'm obsessed with her, I'm still making videos about her. I haven't talked about that girl since that situation happened a couple of years ago. But she made a video about me in September saying my Bert and Ernie looking ass and that I was trying to hold her down and stop her success. And did y'all say she was obsessed then? No. So don't do me. She uses hate and rage to monetize. That's why she says outlandish things, to make her money. So do with that what you will, but that's just my 2 cents. You're next, sister. No videos, of course, because you're insecure, because you're a dark-skinned black woman. It's okay. I know. See, as a fellow black woman, you should never be insecure to where you don't have no pictures. You definitely don't have a top lip either. You give monkey. Oh. Just in case y'all didn't see that, there was that. So apparently she apologized. And I don't know about y'all, but I think I need to go to the store and get some carrots, potatoes, some beef broth, because that's a crock pot of shit. Let's be real. These are two separate incidents. So she's under a lot of heat right now for the most recent incident, and now she wants to apologize. I'm pretty sure she didn't apologize for the other thing that she said. And here's my thing. I don't believe in forcing people to apologize. If somebody is not sorry, they're not sorry. And the only reason I feel like she's apologizing is because a lot of people really are not playing with her this time. Even some people who's mutuals with her, like, they're ticked off. And understandably so, because number one, it's weird. Number two, she was following dark-skinned creators who talk about colorism. She's liking their content, and then she turns around and says this shit. I know some people are shocked. I know some people are disappointed. But if y'all have been seeing the kind of content she's been creating, none of this is honestly shocking. She does anything and everything to make a spectacle out of herself to make money. Her morals, her ethics. If me saying this makes me a hater, I guess I'm a hater. I apologize humbly in the humblest of forms. I responded to a comment making fun of my abuse, and I went too low. And in the process of trying to offend her, how she hurt my heart, I hurt all my dark-skinned girlies. I want y'all to understand, if you know me, you know I ride for us.
First of all, let me say that I understand this is not my apology to accept. Going through her comments, I see a bunch of my dark-skinned sisters choosing to forgive her and asking for a free wig. If y'all like it, I love it. Over the past few years, especially last year, I've come to realize that maturing means understanding that when you go against things that are anti-black, sometimes your biggest opponent are going to be other black people.
You're next, sister. No videos, of course, because you're insecure because you're a dark-skinned black woman. It's okay. I know.
That was not her first time making colorist remarks. I just showed you. And my thing is, I've gotten into altercations, verbally, even physically, and my first thought wasn't to bring up their complexion. It's the pigment of our skin. What does that have to do with anything? Again, y'all glorify people and make people famous for the wrong shit. But hey, it ain't my place, nor is it my apology to accept. So again, if y'all like it, I love it, but I ain't fucking with her. And by the way, y'all know I dropped new music, right? In my very first music video. Y'all go watch. I love you, gang.
I am so over dark-skinned women coming on these platforms, supporting people, you know what I'm saying, being the main supporters of these influencers, celebrities, and they always coming out with some bull. Dark-skinned women, we give out all of our love, all of our swag, we give out all of our good energy every day. Just for people to come out and crap on us with their anti-blackness, with their colorism, with their disgusting takes, we don't want to hear it. And then be trying to turn around and fix the situation. No, baby, it's over. Like, the world don't even revolve correctly without dark-skinned women. The world don't even act right without dark-skinned women. The world don't even make sense without this melanated skin. It just don't. So the fact that these people have so much hatred and disdain for black women, dark-skinned women specifically, in their hearts, this hatred for us because we are the best, because we are beautiful, because we are fully melanated and created by the Lord, it's sick. And from now on, I'm only supporting other dark-skinned women blindly. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Cause I'm a light-skinned woman, I say the same shit you say. You're not gonna make it to the heights I make it, bitch, cause you can't fuck with me. You're a dark-skinned woman, I want you to understand that.
The craziest part of the whole situation is that you can't deny lie. You could never be dirty, constantly on here being abused, being a whole joke, claiming you have BV every other week. You could never do any of those things and be a dark-skinned woman and be successful. You could never be a dark-skinned woman coming on here saying, I have 77 bodies and I let everyone run through me and I don't care. You could never be a dark-skinned woman and that be okay. You could never be a dark-skinned woman with no actual talents except for talking stuff, being dirty, and being real about being dirty. So, yeah. And he came, you know, I was a supporter of Ken because she's from my city. So, you know, anybody up coming up from my city, I'm going to feel like, yeah, I hope they do good, woo, woo, woo. But the fact that your true colors come out talking about, oh, well, she said this about me. Then her the weak apology video, girl, please say. There's so many things to say about people. You could say they ugly. You could say this. You could say that. You talk about their kids. But at the end of the day, for you to come on here and say, oh, well, I'm above you, basically, essentially, because I'm light-skinned, baby, the heights that you're speaking of is more like depths to hell, okay? Ain't nobody trying to reach Kane level, okay? Because what is that level? Let's discuss that. Y'all canceling everybody. Y'all cancel Fanita. Y'all canceling all these people. Let's see if y'all cancel her how you supposed to. Because she's definitely done in my book, baby.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. I date a biracial, light-skinned woman, okay? And she's gorgeous. Drop dead, straight 10. She's intelligent. She's loyal. She's submissive. She get monions. Overall, she a great person. But if I ever, and I mean ever, caught her trying to make a dark-skinned woman feel inferior because of her skin complexion, oh, it's over with. I'm gone. I'm out of there. No question. And a lot of y'all may think I'm being strict, but Pete, I don't date for fun. I date to marry, okay? And I want kids. So if me and my girl lay down and have a baby, it's a possibility that this child may come out darker than even me. And I ain't the goddamn darkest nigga in the bunch, but I damn sure ain't light-skinned. So if my light-skinned wife give birth to my dark-skinned baby, who's to say she won't think that my child is less than simply because of the complexion of her skin? And I take it even further. Say my dark-skinned baby grow up, and she come home from school to confide to her mama that she don't feel as pretty, she don't feel as beautiful as her light-skinned peers. How you gonna console her? How you gonna give her reassurance? How you gonna pick her up? How you gonna make her feel beautiful if you don't even believe it? It's not an opinion that lighter-skinned women are prioritizing the beauty standard more than black women. Like that's a fact. You don't believe me? Go turn on your TV. If that's not enough, go open the textbook, bro. This shit been pushed onto us since we was little kids. It's no different than me shitting on a nigga that can't financially provide for his girl when I can. I'm not better than you, bro. I'm just blessed. And if you work hard enough, this blessing will probably get passed on to you. The platform I got and a woman being light-skinned, our situations are pretty parallel. We're fortunate, okay? People will value us just off glance. They don't even know if we're a good person or not. And because we this fortunate, I feel like we got an unwritten responsibility to validate these experiences because they real. They happen all the time. My mama dark-skinned. I done seen it myself. You're not less than because you can't afford to pay all the bills. You're not less than because your skin tone is darker than the next shade.
Gonna make it to the heights I make it, bitch, because you can't fuck with me. You're a dark-skinned woman. I want you to understand that.
Let me step out here real quick because I need to address something. I want y'all to go back. I want y'all to go back and watch that video, right? Because the individual that I'm stitching, what she said was absolutely amazing and beautiful. I love the way that she said that. But let me step into the light on the adult level. Not saying that she wasn't, but on the old folks level. It will still be some of you bitches that look like me, that's my age, that will still condone, support, and promote that type of energy. And then y'all will pacify it with, well, she going through something. I'm going through something too that doesn't give me the right or justification to be disrespectful to my fellow sister that's going through the same struggles in the same society that said that I'm not good enough because I'm a black woman, not because I'm a dark skinned, light skinned, caramel complected, but because I'm a black woman. As much as I find E came funny at times, there has been so much ignorance that has come out of her lips, looking like Bozo on the screen, and y'all support it, y'all promote it, y'all give money to it, y'all endorse it, y'all encourage it. And then when she says something like this, everybody is taken back. Everybody is fucking taken back, and it's amazing to me because the bitch been saying, and excuse my language, this is just how I talk, I mean no disrespect, but she's been saying shit like this for a long time. Or did y'all all of a sudden forget how she did the dark-skinned, beautiful young lady and called her James Brown? Called her James Brown. Invited her out to go party with her and then picked on her and bullied the young lady the entire time. Or did y'all forget that? This is the same young lady. Yeah, huh? Mm-hmm. So I understand that she might be going through some shit, but it does not give you justification to be a monster, a bully, because you have some internal hate within yourself that you need to work on. See, what if y'all really loved her, like y'all claim that y'all do, what y'all would do would encourage her, even though she's a grown person and she gonna do what she wants to regardless, y'all would stop condoning piss poor behavior, and then when it's too hot for you to tolerate, now you want to come for it. Have that same energy. Y'all promoted this stupid shit. Y'all promote other motherfuckers that do stupid shit on a regular basis. So have that same motherfucking energy. Yes, what she said was disrespectful. I don't care if you light, dark, caramel, you are beautifully made. You are a black woman, and embrace that. I don't know who she was talking to, but baby, I'm happy it wasn't me. Because baby, I would have pushed the accept screen real quick. Let's go face to face. Let's go toe to toe. Because I guarantee you don't have the mouthpiece to go back and forth with me. The only thing that you can do is yell. But again, I can guarantee she won't lose an endorsement. She won't lose a following. She won't lose nothing. Because too many of y'all are too weak to unfollow what does not need to be here. Y'all allow toxicity to exist in a community that we trying to supposedly break generational curses while simultaneously endorsing bullshit behavior. Y'all be blessed though. Love y'all.
Listen, only to my dark-skinned supporters, I apologize humbly in the humblest of forms.
Hello, I don't want to come off as a bully, but y'all can accept that watered down excuse of an apology. But for those that are forward thinking, that's some bullshit. The only reason why you got your ass up here and trying to backpedal and double down and apologize and give excuses and justification for your actions is because you know that the majority of your following was highly, highly upset because you said some disrespectful shit. You said it with your whole chest. And then you said you didn't care. And now you're doubling down saying that, I love my dark skins. If that was true, it's more than enough evidence that you do not. More than enough. You remember that young lady that you took out on the town? You invited her to come party with you and your sister? That beautiful dark-skinned girl. And you called her James Brown and y'all bullied her, and she had proof and receipts and posted it. Did you ever apologize the correct way to her? Exactly. See, that's the problem with this particular community. Y'all accept apologies when you shouldn't, but you don't accept those same apologies from other people because what you're doing is an excuse. See, if you really meant that you were sorry, you wouldn't even mention, I said this because she was talking about my pain. Fuck that. That would be like me justifying somebody talking about my pain and me going for them in the harshest way, in 4K with my whole face. Stand on business. At the end of the day, you said that shit and you meant that shit. And now you want to backpedal. Baby, grow up. Grow the entire fuck up, okay? Because you're spiraling, crashing out, as the young folks say. That's what you're doing. You are a perfect example of toxicity and lack of accountability. Because for whatever reason, people that look like me keep giving you a pass where you don't even deserve it. But y'all go ahead. If you brown, beautiful, black, dark skin, caramel skin, light skin ladies want to accept this bullshit ass apology from this individual, y'all go ahead. But when she do it again, because baby, she always does it again, and then plays like, oh, I'm so sorry, I done forgot, I don't know what I said. Did I really say this shit? When she do it again, don't say nothing. Don't even get angry, because you are the reason why certain energy like this continues to exist. Y'all be blessed though.
I understand two things can exist at once, which is why I understand on one end, you can't still dealing with abuse, but on the other end, here she is being colorist.
That's why you won't never make it nowhere, sister. On top of that, I hate to break it to you. Let me not be insecure to you, sister. Let me not try to break it down to you. But have you understand I'm a light-skinned woman, so I benefit from colorism. You're a dark-skinned woman, sister. You can never make it to the heights I make it from. Oh, can we clock that one, or is it gonna hurt y'all feelings because it's me saying it? Can we be real for once and let's clock everything? Because I'm a light-skinned woman and I say the same shit you say. You're not going to make it to the heights I make it, bitch, because you can't fuck with me. You're a dark-skinned woman. I want you to understand that. Don't come in my comments saying anything to me, ho, because I was supporting you because you was a black bum, bitch.
Crazy part about it is, she not lying. She's saying the quiet part aloud. Something that a lot of y'all are afraid to do. However, she's not educating on colorism or actually speaking up for dark-skinned women. This is more so an aha moment to the darkies. This could have been an educational moment where she would have been like, you know what, I don't like the way the dark-skinned women are being treated. I get treated better because I'm lighter. But instead it was, you'll never make it to the top because you're dark and I'm light. But this one dark-skinned girl, or whomever the dark-skinned girl was that you beefing with, got you saying stuff out of your behind about dark-skinned women. I promise you it's not the flex you think it is. And it's still love. Because I love black women. But to say this on the internet in 4K is crazy. Hopefully y'all will stop gaslighting, since yet again y'all have an example of how dark-skinned women are treated and how colorism is still a thing in our community. Since again, we just making it up.
Now I'm going to be brutally honest when I say this, and I don't mean no disrespect. Now this was brought to my attention by some dark-skinned women that do support you. So I was like, yo, I got to go watch the video. When I seen the comments that she made about dark-skinned women, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Now, I could be wrong, but it seems like more than half of your following is dark-skinned women. Don't mean no disrespect when I say this at all. But he came. You didn't make it because you was pretty, you was light-skinned, or any of that. The only reason why you made it is because you have a lot of shock value. I'm not gonna lie, hands down, you have some of the best shock value I have ever seen in my life. I kid you not, I never seen a woman like this on the internet or in person. The first time I ever heard about you is when you bragged about sleeping with 2,000 men. I was beyond shocked. That's how I was first introduced to you. And another reason why you went viral is because you was calling your area down there Big Moose. Now, I don't know about y'all, that sounds scary to me. It's not a pretty picture, okay? It sound hairy, sound like it got bugs on it, it sound like it stank. I'm just saying, because mooses stink, so when you referring to it as Big Moose, that's what, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to throw no shade or shot. I'm just saying that's a bad name. And another shock value thing, you let everybody into your life, in your personal life. Everything you and your man was going through, you recorded it. A lot of people followed you because they can relate to you, because they love your personality. You was very entertaining. You shocked the world, right? Almost every post you do, right? But out of respect, don't disrespect the ones that got you to where you at today. Sometimes we can feel so high and mighty that we can say or do anything and we feel like they're going to love us regardless. I don't care how mad or how irritated you get. Never disrespect the ones that got you to the top. Them the ones that support you, the ones that love you, the one that's going to push you out as much as they possibly can. But the moment you disrespect your supporters is the moment you disrespect your empire. And now you might have to watch it crumble. We've seen this plenty of times before. Rappers, actors thought they could say whatever they want to say and people will still love them for it. Sometimes you can feel untouchable, and then when you get touched, you realize like, oh, I'm not all high and mighty like I thought I was. So Kane, if you ever watch this, because it seemed like my video always gets to the people that I'm talking about, you got some of the best support I have ever seen on the internet. And you've been grinding and building this empire for years. But just remember, 1 second can destroy everything you done built. I'm not saying be perfect. I am saying be careful. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And to all the cool people that follow me, I'll see you in the next video.
King, respectfully, you could keep your apology. You came on TikTok stating that you benefit off of colorism and that black girls, or dark-skinned girls should I say, have to deal with a lot of problems and they aren't as confident as you are because you light skin. Y'all get on the internet and say the most craziest and ignorant stuff ever and be acting so dumb when people want to cancel you. You know why people want to cancel you or why people don't want to no longer support you. You know how many times Kane has came on the internet begging for people to sympathize with her for the simple fact that she goes through a lot with her and her baby daddy and this domestic violence, relationship. Like, do you know how many people sympathize with her? So many. And the fact that you decide to talk down on dark-skinned women and dark-skinned people in general just shows what kind of person you are. And matter of fact, I'm pretty sure dark-skinned women are the ones who are supporting you while you go through your traumatic relationship with Chris. Taking your anger out on the wrong group of people. And it's sad. Now you about to lose supporters and money.
You can't. What are you talking about? Why would you say that? Even if you was thinking in your head, why would you have to say it out loud? Like, mind you, me and her almost the same skin tone, and I ain't never benefited from colorism a day in my life, so I don't know what she's talking about. She's borderline delusional. I feel like Chris done really knocked some screws loose. He came quick to talk about, oh, she benefits from colorism as a light-skinned woman, but this the same girl who was complaining because that white girl who she reposted succeeded way further than she could on TikTok, and now the girl's getting all types of brand deals that Ken could only dream of. So how could you benefit from colorism and be a victim at the same time, sister? So first you pulled the black card, but then you switched sides like a bitch in heat when it became beneficial for you. If you could really read somebody, you don't need to bring up their race, gender, sexual orientation, none of that to read them. You don't score no points when you hit below the belt, sister.
And when it comes to Kane with this whole colorist commentary, there really isn't much I can say that hasn't already been said, except to all the dark-skinned women who are getting ready to prop their cameras up, to use her sound or stitch the video to show just how wrong she is. I'm going to stop you right there, babes. Put it down. Put it down, okay? Maybe it's just me, But whenever someone talks shit about black women's hair, skin tone, whatever, it makes my skin crawl how many of us flock to the content to comment, stitch, use the sound, whatever that involves their content to show just how wrong the person is, babes. Somebody being blatantly offensive to somebody who looks like you only deserves to be paid in dust. Nothing more. In my mind, you responding to show how wrong they are is just making them win. You're promoting their content whether you want to see it that way or not. Baby, you are beautiful regardless. There's no need for you to be trying to prove that she's wrong. Let her be wrong by herself. Okay? Thank you. Love y'all.
In regards to this like conversation going on with Kane and colorism, you know, it's one thing I noticed, right? When them loudmouth light-skinned girls be like to dark-skinned women, they be like, "Oh, that's why everybody wants us. Everybody wants to look up to us. Everybody does this. Everybody does that." Light-skinned women are more sexualized on social media, period, right? Whereas dark-skinned women, they got all them important jobs. They're the ones that's in political office. They're the ones that are doctors and lawyers and firefighters and like doing actual important things in the world. They're the ones that start out here starting these foundations and movements and stuff like that to protect other women of all races, LGBTQ people, etc. Dark-skinned women are really at the forefront of all of that. While light-skinned women are literally known for either being thotty bops or being sexualized or over-sexualized because of them being light-skinned. So when he came on the internet and said, you know, that's why I'm making $40,000 a month, and you know, you can't pull that or do that because you dark-skinned, that's fine. At least that dark-skinned woman's out here actually making real change. At least she's out there saving the world. While you on the internet being a whole bop.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I have to clock in so I can tend to my children while I'm at work. But my children can go to a reliable child care facility on account of the fact that I don't have to worry while I'm at work clocked in that CPS is going to come pick my kids up on account of the constant domestic abuse that my children are around. See? I can do that. That is also a privilege in the event that you ever have to go clock in, right? You can't go clock in. You can't drop your children off at a reputable establishment that's certified to take care of children on account of the fact that CPS might come pick up your children because they are in a domestic violence household. See the difference there? And I can't check on them. It's called a phone. It's called a phone. They have cameras on my kids 24/7. So, you know.
So this is all that I got from the video or the stitches and all that. And first of all, I am going to take this step by step and talk on it, right? Because this is our community. Sometimes all these influencers, huge content creators think that they are untouchable. And for that reason, they can come online or they can use their platform and say whatever they want and get away with it because you all already know how we support. When we like you as a Black woman or as a Black person or even beyond our community, Black people come all out and all through for you, right? But this particular one, she said, I mean, the truth is that this is not her first time coming out to say this. She has said it before, right? And she said it again. Why did people know she said it before? I think people saved the video she made long time ago while she was on live, right? And this happened. They pulled that out. That was why she apologized. I am not worried that or like, saying I accept or I do not accept her apology and all that. But we can do better as community. Number one is that we are always very quick to call, when people are like when it comes to colorism, because this is also one of the problems we are facing. I mean, anywhere Black people go and all that, you definitely will see anti-Blackness and all that in them. But then people in your own community, this is not coming from outside our community. This is coming from our own community. A light-skinned person telling you that I have more advantage over you. Why? Because I am light-skinned and I am pretty. That is just a very horrible, I don't know how to, I mean, the adjective I am going to use to make you understand how horrifying that mentality is, because it's a very crazy mentality. You all already see how damaged our community is becoming because everybody wants to look lighter skin. Everybody wants to have a lighter skin. I am not saying being light skinned. If you are naturally light skinned, I do not have any problem with that. But most people forgot that a lot of people are looking up or are looking at. There are so many younger ones also growing up, right? And then when you all make them, because they have already told us from slavery and all that to this very moment, that anything that got to do with dark skin is evil. Some people bottle it. That's why when people see melanated and all that, they start fidgeting, they start saying so many things. Black is ugly. How can black be ugly? That is something I want to really understand. So she is now promoting colorism in our own community, telling us that you have to be lighter skinned to be pretty. You have to be lighter skinned to have upper hand. You have to be lighter skinned to be noticed. You have to be lighter skinned to have your way. It's a mess up. I am not going to lie to you. This is a dangerous mindset because there are so many younger ones out there finding it hard to be okay in their own skin. And somebody out there, an influencer out there, is somewhere trying to tell you how bad as a black person and how dark skin you are and ugly. Is this what we do right now? Because I cannot sit down here and come out here every day and talk about how anti-blackness is everywhere. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. You all know how bad it is. And then come back in my own community where you are supposed to be safe, where you are supposed to feel at home, that your skin is what you have. Your skin is beautiful, that there is nothing wrong being dark skinned. Somebody is telling me otherwise. It's really very crazy because I don't get it. She's out here apologizing. Why is she apologizing? Because a lot of people are on her, telling her that you went far. I am not sure she even meant this apology she rendered, because other videos were pulled out, meaning this is not the first time she has said it. And then she, like in her comment section, I probably will put some comments so you all can see. You can see in her comment section how she is trying so hard to please everybody. But this is something we all can avoid most times. Coming on the internet, like your mouth runs. But I love the fact that she actually said it, because this really tells you what has been in her heart and how she thinks that she is superior than dark-skinned people. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.